Hello, welcome back to Learn Oikonomia. Today we are going to see the differences between IMF and World Bank. Let's have a look into the same. We know that when it comes to IMF, it is something that stands for the International Monetary Fund. IMF is International Monetary Fund. And World Bank is another international organization. We are going to compare these two entities. Moving to the first basis for comparison, that is, we are comparing these two organizations based on the meaning. Whenever we say meaning, what we mean is the nature of the kind of activity that it is doing. Okay, so coming to the case of IMF or International Monetary Fund, it is an international organization which would be maintaining the global monetary system. So this will deal with the money matters or financial matters when it comes to international arena, in global arena. Having said so, let's move on to the World Bank case. The World Bank is another global organization, and this is an entity or this is a agency which would be there to provide financial assistance as well as financial advice to developing economies. This is very important to note. And why do they provide, or why do World Bank provide assistance and advice to developing economies when it comes to finance? This is to make the developing economies to attain a developed status in the near future. So these are the basic differences between IMF and World Bank with respect to meaning. Let's have a much more detailed understanding regarding the differences between IMF and World Bank based on several other criteria as well. Moving to the size of the number of staff that is having in both IMF and World Bank. IMF has got something closer to 2,300 staff members. But when it comes to the World Bank, the number of staff members is pretty more than what you can have in IMF. This World Bank consists of around 7,000 staff members. And you could see that the number of staff members in the World Bank is more than double of what you can have in IMF. Having said about the size as a basis for comparing both IMF and World Bank, let's come to the next aspect or basis of comparison, that is organizational structure. How can we compare the two entities or two international institutions based on the organizational structure? When it comes to IMF, IMF is having a single organization. And when it has got single organization, it has got some 4 credit lines as well. But this is not same with the World Bank. The World Bank has got several institutions which completely form what is known as the World Bank Group. And I'll do a separate video on the World Bank Group because that requires a much more detailed discussion. For the very same reason, I'll be doing a separate video on that. It consists of so many institutions and organizations here. Moving to the other point of difference. Here we are looking on to the basis of focus, on the basis of focus or based on focus, how can you classify or how can you differentiate between IMF and World Bank? In the case of IMF is giving emphasis to what is called the economic stability of international economy. And in the case of World Bank gives emphasis to economic growth of the world economy. And here also we are having the world economy. The world is something that consists of different nations. What is the nature of operations that would be undertaken by these two entities? Moving to IMF, it would be providing assistance to the nations. It provides assistance to member nations. And what about the World Bank? It provides some lending. It facilitates some lending again to member nations. Now, again, we could have something like the objective of these two important world or international or global organizations as the basis for comparison. In the case of IMF, it deals with certain issues related to financial sector and also it takes into consideration certain macroeconomic issues. But the case with World Bank is different. The World Bank would be taking some attempts to reduce poverty and also it would like to promote something like long-term development. That is all about the discussion related to the difference between IMF and World Bank. I hope you could get some idea related to the very same. I request you to like, share as well as subscribe to this channel for more videos. Also, I request you to join my free Telegram community so that you can discuss your doubts there. For that also, I'll be providing the links in the description box. You can download the Learn Oikonomia app as well. In this case also, link would be there in the description box. You can take it from there. And again, I request you to like, share as well as subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.